Caveman Studios just cooked up a brand new extraction shooter called Exfil Zone. Well, actually, it's got a much longer name, but I'm not saying that whole thing. It's like Escape from Contractor Showdown, Exfil Zone, Heart of Chernobyl 2, the movie. Yeah, I'm not saying all that. It's Exfil Zone. Just name it Exfil Zone. And don't worry, at the end of the video, I will tell you how to sign up for the beta. It might be a little too late to do it, but I will at least tell you. And I'll show you how to actually get into the game. It's a little complicated. The game's still in alpha. It's not really out yet, but that should change soon. Now, first thing that really separates this game from Tabor is that this game is hard. Oh, fuck! Hello. I didn't know where the fuck he was. This game is really hard. I know I play slow, and I'm not that good at Tabor either, but this game is difficult. Contractor Showdown says, well, instead of getting shot and just taking some damage, maybe popping a bandage, no, what if you get shot in the leg, your leg breaks? Or you start bleeding from there, and your movement's slowed? What if you start losing food when you get shot in the stomach? What if your head rings when you get shot in the helmet? These type of things make it an absolute nightmare to get shot. When you get shot, you feel it. And instead of just popping an NRS once you turn a corner and you get shot at, no, this one you gotta go hide in cover and perform fucking surgery on yourself. Like your goddamn house from House MD. But you might be saying, alright, well just wear some armor. That'll stop some injuries. Well, what if I told you that for some reason these sadistic developers decided that if you get shot enough in your armor, it breaks? Not only do I have to micromanage every single body part I have to make sure my dude's not even feeling a little bit sad like it's Project Zomboid, but I also have to make sure that my armor is good enough to protect me. This game is ridiculous. Next up, I'll be talking about performance. I've heard this game runs pretty good on the Quest, in like Quest 3, but for me, who plays on PCVR or Meta PCVR or whatever they call it, it tends to run pretty shit. After like an hour of playtime, I get this thing called the earthquake effect, which makes my entire screen shake like I'm in an earthquake, like it's Pompeii or some shit. Oh my god, this shaking is bad. No, you don't even know. Can y'all see it on the screen? And I don't quite know if this is my fault or the game's fault. I know it doesn't happen on Tabor. I know it used to happen on Tabor. So, you know, we'll see if this gets fixed in the future or if it's just my shit Wi-Fi. I'm gonna blame the game because I don't like thinking that my Wi-Fi is bad enough for this to be my problem. So I'm just gonna put that on the game, even if it's not fair. I also seem to get quite a few crashes while playing it. None while I'm in raid, which is great, but a lot of times when I'm in the bunker, which we'll talk about in a second here. But it's early alpha, so I don't really want to judge it too much for its optimization, because if you recall, Tabor's early alpha was also horrendous. So this kind of makes sense. We'll see when it actually is out, see if it gets any better or not, you know, time will tell. Moving on to the AI. Now the AI I can tell is a lot better than Tabor. That might change when the Phoenix rework comes to Tabor in the next wipe. But for right now, they like take cover, they push you when you're taking cover, they, you know, push back, they like coordinate with each other. It's actually kind of mind-blowing sometimes how these AI will team up to take you down. But still, the AI is not that difficult. I don't think they wanted it to be that difficult. It's not like going to be very challenging to fight AI, which I don't know what they name them. I think it's just called scabs in this one too. But you know, I think it's good. Now on to my most favorite feature. I'm still going to keep in this AI section. You can play as the scabs. You know, in Tabor, you can play. There's the Phoenix. Imagine playing as the Phoenix. It'll spawn you in farther into a raid, so maybe all the good loot's been taken already, but it gives you a like a shitty kit almost, and you run in, zero risk, you loot up, and you get out. The reason I absolutely love this feature is because it helps you once you lose a ton of stuff. Think about in Tabor, there's not really a reason to run high kits because the amount of, you know, risk you're running when you can just run naked and get a bunch of stuff. But when the game is as challenging as Contractor's Exfil Zone is, having a scab raid feature kind of alleviates the pain of losing a bunch of good stuff, because you can run a couple scab raids, get a good decent bit of money back, and risk nothing. So I really like this feature. Maybe it's just because I'm ass, but I absolutely love this feature. Next up, we have realistic features / gunplay. Now, the gunplay is Contractor Showdown gunplay, and that can mean two things to somebody. Now, me personally, I'm not a fan of Contractor Showdown gunplay. I feel like it feels weightless, like you're holding inflatable tubes. You're like holding maybe like squirt guns and all that stuff. I feel like there's no punch in the guns. The gun sounds are great in this game, and they do good damage, and the recoil is pretty good too. But I don't know, there's just nothing oomph that's in Tabor, you know? But if you play a lot of Contractors or you play a lot of Showdown, this is going to feel right at home for you. This is going to feel great. This is going to be the exact same gunplay that's in it, with some extra features like tack reloading, like the mag palming. I mean, this is the exact same as it is in Tabor. It feels great. I like that you can check the top of your mag and it'll tell you how full it is. I do prefer the Tabor system where you shake the mag, even though it's not too realistic. I think it just feels better. It's more immersive in my opinion, but you know, it's not that big of a deal. No, I have not played too much Showdown Exfil Zone, and I also haven't leveled up my traders too much, but I found quite a bit of ammo in raids, and I think there's more ammo types in Showdown. I grabbed up a bunch of boxes, and there was like PS, AP, FMJ, stuff like that, and I think that does mean that there's going to be more ammo types and more like interactability with these ammo types. Especially when you have the limb system, you can have things do more flesh damage, things do more penetration damage. I mean, this is just a good feature. I've been wanting this in Tabor for quite a while now. Now on to the maps. Now, I've only played 2 maps, the Suburbs and Metro, because whenever I load up Dam, I could never seem to find a lobby. I tried to load up one, it took like, I was in it for like 16 minutes of a queue, and I was just like, fuck this, I'm gonna go play a different one. Suburb is easily my least favorite map. It is just a slice taken out of Battle Royale map. It feels bland, it feels boring, it feels open, and just like a field. It's a bad map. It might be, be fun to play, but it just looks bad. Onto Metro though. Metro is just Motka Underground, but way, 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 way better. Think of just a really big missile silo that is. It looks beautiful in headset, especially in PCVR. It plays so tense and so scary. It is amazing. I love this map. The queue times are low, and I understand why. This map felt like the first time I played Tabor. Being so scared to check corners, slowly moving, slowly looting, hearing people run around and talk to each other and shoot each other through the walls and all that stuff. Not to mention, there's rats on the map. You can hear rats. Do I hear rats? This is my area. I mean, this map trumps every single other map, especially in Tabor. Maybe the mall map will beat it, but I don't know. This map plays phenomenal. I love this map. I cannot sing its praises enough. Caveman Studios, more maps like this, please. Or at least, do what you did here, because bravo, this is great. Alright, this is where the glazing stops. We're going to the bunker. The bunker, I think, is worse. I'm gonna be honest. I think it's much worse. The bunker feels, it looks good. I think it looks better than the Tabor bunker, but it's a lot less immersive. You can still put stuff on walls and on shelves and stuff. And a lot of people are talking about, oh, but it's, when you on the upgrade panel, it's so much like Tarkov. Yeah, I guess, but Tarkov is a flat screen game, so having a bunch more drop-down menus and having your bunker just be a bunch of boxes that you can put stuff in and all that, I think makes a lot more sense when you're playing a flat screen game. But Tabor is a VR game, and it took full advantage of that, making you have to go to a trader, buy, upgrades, and then actually have extra rooms, which I know Showdown does have, but not to the same degree, and everybody knows it's not to the same degree as Tabor does, which is, I think, a little bit of a bummer. I know a lot of people are singing its praises for this bunker, which I just don't understand, just because it's like Tarkov, but honestly, not everything has to be like Tarkov. Tarkov is a good flat screen game, but for VR, not all of the features translate, and I think that's something they gotta realize in the future. Alright, back to glazing. The bunker, one feature I love about the bunker is that the bunker and the market are connected. You can literally just go outside the bunker, climb up a set of stairs, and go to the market from your bunker. Now, this is a small as hell feature, but I cannot tell you how many times I've just dreaded going to the bunker in Tabor and decided to not go into raid with key stuff just because I don't want to go through a loading screen. That shit's boring, and then having to go through back another loading screen. Just being able to run there just feels like it's part of your bunker. Like, if you have the money, then that gear that you can buy from the trader is just in your bunker. It feels so good. I love it. Yeah. It's a small feature, but it genuinely makes so much difference. There's more to cover, but I'm dragging this video as it is. So let me finish with one extra thing. Do I think this game will kill Tabor? No. And I don't think you should want it to kill Tabor either. First of all, I mean, these games are only going to get better if they have competition. I think Contractor Showdown only added all of these good features, like the health system and all this stuff that Tabor doesn't, just because Tabor doesn't. So now that Tabor sees all these good features, they're going to try to catch up and balance out the scales a little bit. And this is just going to go back and forth, and it's going to make the game so much better for the actual players. Trust me, you do not want Tabor to die because of this game. And I don't think it will either. Tabor already has a much better player base. It already has, not better, but bigger player base. And it also just has, I still think, more features in the game than Showdown does. I think Showdown's a little bit more advanced as of right now. But no, I don't think it'll kill Tabor. I don't think you should want it to kill Tabor. I think this game is good. They're going to be great on their own. And us Extraction players are going to be eating good. We're going to be eating good for a while. And I'm probably going to post on both of these games. Just let me know if you guys want to see some actual gameplay videos on Showdown, Exfil, to the movie, the game, to the sequel. Just let me know. Alright, if you actually sat through this entire long-ass video, then I'll tell you how to actually get in the alpha. Let's be honest, you just skipped here. So, the way to get to the alpha is that you have to get invited to the alpha. Well, you don't have to you gotta sign up for it. I'll leave a link either to the Discord in my comment or in my description, or I'll just link the actual sign-up page. You fill it out, you give your email that's connected to your Oculus account if you're playing on Quest 2, or your account that's connected to Steam if you're playing on Steam, and you do that, and after a bit, once you request to join the game, they will send you the game. I think they might send you it even if you don't have Contractor Showdown. I have Contractor Showdown, so that's why I got it so early. But if you don't have it, they might not send you it. And all you got to do is follow the instructions that they give you, and you'll be able to join the public with a private test branch that allows you to play it. It's a add-on to Showdown as of right now. It's not its own game. So as long as you have Showdown installed, you should just be able to switch it up really quickly. I'll send a link down in there if I can. It might not be down there if I just can't find the link, or if it's expired, or if you still can't get in as of right now. But yeah, that's about all I can help with you on that. Maybe you were just too late. We'll see. I'll put it down in the description. And that just about sums up all my thoughts on this game. Do I think it's going to kill Tabor? Probably not. Do I think it's better than Tabor? It's to be determined. Do I think messaging the community manager and devs and telling them that this game's going to kill their game is being an asshole? 100%. And that's the end of this video. Bye-bye.
Pirates on the boat. Pirates on the boat. Pirates on the fucking boat. Pirates on the 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 boat. Tyrannosaurus Rex on the boat. Tyrannosaurus Rex on the boat. Getting this cat.